Mental health is a state of well-being where an individual realizes their own abilities, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively, and is able to make a contribution to their community. Good mental health allows individuals to handle stress, build relationships, and make healthy choices, enabling them to enjoy life and maintain a sense of balance and well-being. Mental illness, on the other hand, disrupts these abilities, making it difficult to function in daily life. Examples include depression, anxiety disorders, and schizophrenia, each with its own set of symptoms and challenges. These conditions can significantly impair daily functioning and relationships, affecting ability to work, study, or engage in social activities. Mental health exists on a spectrum, with everyone experiencing different levels of mental well-being at different times. Everyone experiences ups and downs in their mental well-being, influenced by various factors, including genetics, environment, and lifestyle. Life events, such as job loss or the death of a loved one, can impact mental health, sometimes leading to temporary or long-term challenges. Culture plays a significant role in shaping the understanding of mental health and illness. What is considered normal behavior in one culture may be viewed differently in another. For example, expressions of sadness or grief can vary greatly. Some cultures encourage open displays of emotion, while others value stoicism. Cultural beliefs also influence attitudes towards seeking help for mental health concerns. Stigma surrounding mental illness persists in many communities. This can prevent individuals from accessing the care they need. Understanding a patient's cultural background is crucial for providing effective and respectful care. Stress is an inevitable part of life. It is the body's natural response to any demand placed upon it. Stressors can be physical, emotional, or psychological. Examples include work deadlines, relationship problems, or financial worries. While short-term stress can be motivating, chronic stress has detrimental effects on both physical and mental health. Over time, chronic stress weakens the immune system, making individuals more susceptible to illness. Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a fundamental concept in psychology. Introduced in 1943, this theory has become a cornerstone in understanding human motivation and behavior. This model proposes that humans are motivated by a hierarchy of needs, ranging from basic survival to self-actualization. Each level of the hierarchy must be satisfied before moving on to the next. At the base of the pyramid are physiological needs, such as food, water, and shelter, which are essential for survival. Without them, it is impossible to focus on higher-level needs. Once these basic needs are met, individuals strive for safety and security. This includes personal and financial security, health and well-being. Love and belonging needs follow, encompassing relationships, intimacy, and a sense of connection with others. These social needs are vital for emotional health. Esteem needs involve self-worth, confidence, and respect from others. Achieving these needs leads to feelings of accomplishment and recognition. At the pinnacle of the pyramid is self-actualization, the desire to fulfill one's potential and live a meaningful life. This is where individuals seek personal growth, creativity, and peak experiences. Selye, a pioneer in stress research, developed the General Adaptation Syndrome model. His groundbreaking work laid the foundation for understanding how stress affects the human body. This model describes the body's physiological response to stress as a three-stage process: alarm, resistance, and exhaustion. Each stage represents a different level of the body's reaction to stress. The alarm stage is the initial fight or flight response, characterized by the release of adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones trigger immediate physical reactions to prepare the body to confront or flee from a perceived threat. The heart rate increases, muscles tense, and energy levels surge. In the resistance stage, the body attempts to adapt to the stressor. It remains on high alert but tries to return to a state of balance. However, prolonged exposure to stress depletes the body's resources. The constant demand for energy and heightened alertness can wear down the body over time. The exhaustion stage occurs when the body can no longer cope with the demands of stress. This stage is marked by a significant decline in physical and mental health. This stage increases the risk of physical and mental health problems. Chronic stress can lead to conditions such as heart disease, depression, and anxiety, highlighting the importance of managing stress effectively. Anxiety is a normal human emotion characterized by feelings of worry, nervousness, or unease. It is a natural response to stress and can even be beneficial in some situations. For example, anxiety before an exam can motivate a person to study harder. However, when anxiety is persistent and excessive, it can interfere with daily life. Anxiety disorders are characterized by excessive worry and fear that is difficult to control. Symptoms of anxiety disorders can include physical manifestations such as rapid heartbeat, sweating, and difficulty breathing. Hildegard Peplau, a prominent nursing theorist, developed a framework for understanding anxiety. Peplau identified 4 levels of anxiety: mild, moderate, severe, and panic. Mild anxiety is a normal part of everyday life. It heightens awareness and enhances problem-solving abilities. Moderate anxiety narrows the perceptual field, making it difficult to focus. Severe anxiety significantly impairs concentration and decision-making. Panic is the most extreme level, characterized by overwhelming fear and terror. Defense mechanisms. The ego's protective strategies. Ego defense mechanisms are unconscious psychological strategies that protect from anxiety and emotional pain. While defense mechanisms can be adaptive in the short term, overuse can be detrimental to mental health. Common defense mechanisms include denial, repression, projection, and displacement. Denial involves refusing to acknowledge a painful reality. Repression is the unconscious blocking of unacceptable thoughts and feelings. Projection attributes one's own unacceptable thoughts or feelings onto another person. Displacement redirects emotions from a threatening target to a safer one. Grieving and loss, a journey through stages. Grief is a natural human response to loss. It is a complex emotional process that affects individuals physically, emotionally, and socially. While grief is often associated with the death of a loved one, it can also be triggered by other types of losses, such as the end of a relationship or a job loss. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross introduced the 5 stages of grief model: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. It's important to note that not everyone experiences all 5 stages. Individuals may experience the stages in a different order or revisit stages multiple times.